Okay, so I'm a goob. Knocked the phone out of the stand and it stopped my last video, so this will be part 2. Let me see if I can get some more of this counter space in here. So we've let our dough rest. It's here, and that's not going to fit through the pasta machine in this size, so you got to cut it into some manageable type pieces.
I'm still here. I just got to get our pinch rolling pin.
So, here, you can start rolling out that section to something that we can fit through our pasta machine. I'm using the attachment on my KitchenAid. There are countertop pasta rollers that you can use.
How thin should we make this?
Just enough to go through the widest section of the roller. So that's probably good. About like that. We'll go through this pasta roller. We want to set it on the widest setting. We are plugged in. Alright, so start feeding it through this guy. Can you reach?
You want to put your hand underneath? So you get it out.
Alright, wait. Before you roll it back through, you have to trap hold it. So like this, and like this, and then you pinch it together, and then you run it back through there that way.
Hey, you want to switch that with me? And when you fold it, every time it's going to get longer.
And then, no, you don't fold it again.
Don't fold it again.
Alright, then we're going to switch it to the next setting. Right through there. And then we'll just keep getting longer and longer and longer.
So you only fold it once, and then you keep going up your adjustments. How many? One by one?
Yeah, we do it one at a time. So that was 2, this is 3.
Here we go.
Alright, next is 4.
Oh.
Alright, well, if it's getting too long, just let me know. I'll help you. You got my arm all up in your face. Alright, and then let's go to 5. And not stick my finger in the machine, shall we? Okay. Do you need me to do it?
Yeah.
Is it too long? I don't know, that still feels kind of thick. Maybe we'll go to 6. 6 should have that.
I'm going to go ahead and start rolling another one.
Okay.
I'm going to roll this one.
Let's try 6. This is going to be really long, so if you end up wanting to cut it in half so you have a pasta length that makes some sense. Alright, so once you get your sheet the thinness that you want it, we're going to roll all of our sheets out before we change the attachment to the cutter. So we're going to lay these out on some flour dusted towels until we are ready to cut them into noodles.
I also have a question, Mama. Could they just make vegetable noodles or just use vegetable noodles?
Yeah, you can make all kinds of pasta noodles. You can make spinach noodles. You can make
Squash and
vegan
cucumber.
ones that don't have any egg in them.
You can make gluten-free, I think.
Well, maybe. I don't know. You kind of need gluten to get the stretchiness. All right,
You
you
might
roll
wanna
that
just
out. I'm
go-
going to put this over here.
You might want to just go to the store and get gluten-free noodles. Uh-oh.
10 ounces.
Don't want it to stick. So, do I start it on setting 1?
Yeah, I set it back, I think.
No.
No?
No. So wait, do I have to have it going to do it?
Yeah, it has to be on or it won't roll through there.
God. How do you change the... Oh, like that.
You just want it on that first speed, though. Speed it up.
Okay, so I'm setting 1. And it's too thick.
Oh.
I'm going to roll it out. And I'm going to finish rolling it out real quick. It's a little too thick. So an inch, maybe an inch and a half. Just an inch.
Half inch, quarter inch.
Half inch, quarter inch. She's speaking math. I'm speaking English. there we go. Finn, stop.
What?
Don't bounce that.
All right, do your trifold.
We're gonna do a trifold. Again.
No, that was half. Try is in thirds. So you're gonna fold it like this,
One.
and then like this,
And
and
then
then you're gonna
two.
smush it down, and then run it back through there.
She said it on 2. So you want to do it by 1 all the way up to 6.
Okay. 2. Three.
I also have another question, Mom.
Okay.
If it starts to get too wide, then what do we do?
I guess
Sorry.
you have to trim it down.
Sorry if my hand's in your face.
You need a butter knife.
Try the dishwasher. But I don't think it ever finished washing. Hang on. There you go.
I think I'll live.
That was 4. Is it getting too long? Do you need me to come do it?
I need my stool.
All right. Run it through 5.
1 second, I need my stool. I keep going on my tippy toes.
It's not in there. I don't know where the stool is.
Dad, do you know where my green stool is?
I think it's up there. I'll go get it.
All right, here. I'll get you.
It's too long.
Swap with me. Well, you just can't reach it.
Thank you so much.
What is this, 5?
Yeah. Can you get it and then...
Yeah, we're going to run this one, and then we'll stop the video and run the rest of the sheets, and we'll come back when we cut them.
Okay. We're going to come
All
back
right.
when we're done ruin them. And then we're going to cut them. Bye. Oh. Hi.
Okay, so we rolled out all of our dough into long sheets, and now we have to cut them. I'm using the fettuccine cutter because I think that would work better for my sauce than a spaghetti would. So same thing, turn on the attachment, ooh, and then you just roll it through there.
It's still here. Oh! It's working. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Lay these out
luscious
onto
lots.
a clean towel until we are ready to boil them. All right, will you
There's
grab
noodles.
the next 2 sheets?
Back here. We also floured these ones. They're floured.
Just so that they wouldn't stick to each other.
You should flour them if you're gonna go stack them together because you don't want them to stick. But these 2 we just did, so we didn't have to flour them because we weren't gonna go put them back there and stack them. And it is okay if some noodles fall, like these. Like these fell. It's just because the pasta was too small right there, so it wouldn't make a full long noodle. I'm gonna go get the next 2 noodles.
Alright, and then we're just going to keep cutting these, and then it'll be time to do our sauce. Go ahead.
Hey, Rabia, are these our last 2 noodles?
No.
So, I'm now cutting the, ooh, it feels nice. We are now, ooh, it feels nice. Ooh.
Alright, you want to lay them out flat. There you go.
Oh, next noodle, or big fat noodle. I recommend cutting them and not just boiling this big fat noodle. Right now, my mom is flouring them so these noodles don't stick to each other. Thanks for flouring my hand, Mom.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, was that sarcasm?
Yes, Mom. Yes, it was. Flouring my hand acting like I'm a noodle.
Tell them we'll be back for sauce.
I'll be back for sauce.
Okay, so our tomatoes and our garlic and our olive oil are all nice and roasty. And we are going to throw those into our food processor, which you can't see because it's behind this giant pot where I'm getting water ready to boil for the fresh pasta that we made. So I'm going to get all of this into here.
Someone needs to create smell-o-vision.
And this is still very, very hot. I just pulled it out of the oven. But we use this parchment paper, and I'm going to pull up the corners.
She's a rebel. She's a redneck.
And there is some liquid in here, so be very, very careful not to burn yourself. But we're going to drop all of that lovely goodness, just like this, right down inside the food processor.
Can you see it? Can you see it?
Okay. And then we're going to take it over here.
It's over there, we promise.
And we're going to put this all together and blend this guy up until it looks like sauce. Are you pinching my head?
No? No, I'm not.
Alright, just takes a quick second. And depending on the capacity of your food processor and how many of these tomatoes you roasted, you may need to do this in more than one batch. But we are going to pour this into the pot. Aprons are good for splatter.
Sorry, they
Alright,
couldn't
and
see you
then
pouring it
we'll
in the
move
pot.
stuff to clean it. I don't need it all zoomed in on me like that either. That would be nice. All right, so Emma,
That's me. That's me.
you get tomato paste in a tube. You ever buy one in a can and you need like a tablespoon and you don't know what to do with all the rest of that? Just buy it in a tube. All right, so I need you to squirt about a tablespoon into our sauce. This is going to help thicken it up.
It's kind of closed.
Is it closed? I haven't opened one. Did Dad finish it off?
Yeah.
The whole tube?
It wasn't a whole tube.
Holy crikey, it's a concentrate. Alright, so you just use the lid to open it up like that. Tablespoon is going to be about this much. Just squirt it in there on top of our sauce to help thicken it up. Watch out for this pan, it's still hot.
There we go.
Yeah, go ahead and drip that little end off.
Oh, shoot. Got a little on the counter there.
Did you squeeze the middle of that tube?
I tried to fix it. I'm sorry.
Drives me crazy. From the bottom. Where's the lid?
You said it over here.
Oh. Alright.
I found the lid. I'm awesome.
Alright, so even though the tomatoes and everything are cooked, we are going to put this on a low heat just to kind of keep it warm. Stop. Just to kind of keep it warm while we work on all of our other components. I'm going to have my darling sous chef come over here and stir for me while I get a few spices out of the cabinet.
Why would
We're
you
going to
tell me
add
to
some
stir
stuff.
it if you're stirring?
There you go.
I'm her darling. Just stirring away. Gotta stir it. It's gotta go with the wooden spoon if you want to do it. Gotta go with it. If you want this to work, you gotta go with it. Back and forth. I'm not doing anything. I'm not dancing. Add some spices.
Alright, so a little bit of oregano, dried oregano. I don't know why I'm putting that in my hand. We'll just shake it straight down into the sauce. We're probably going to add another pinch of salt.
Close to this fire over here.
Let's see. Some fresh cracked pepper. Do you know the secret ingredient to pasta sauce?
No, because it's secret.
Ha! Smart guy. Spoonful of sugar. So tomatoes.
You just ruined the secret, Mom. How dare you? You are a disgrace to cooking. You ruined the great big secret. Sugar.
Do you know why sugar?
Because it gives it a little bit flavor.
because tomatoes are super acidic.
You want to calm that down a little
And
bit.
I want to counteract that a bit, so we're going to add just a little bit of sugar. All of my anti-sugar people out there are freaking out.
What are anti-sugar people?
People who don't eat sugar.
Wow.
All right, get that all stirred together. Now, our pot is boiling vigorously, so we'll be able to put our pasta in here in just a second.
So,
Fresh pasta does not take
not as long as
very long
boxed.
to cook at all because it's not been dried out, dehydrated. So we're just going to keep that rolling for a second while we get stuff ready for our shrimp.
We also have this to put our spoon on.
All right, so
We also peeled shrimp.
we have peeled the shrimp.
Sorry, my face is in your face.
All right, can you excuse me 1 second?
Yeah, sorry, I'm
All right,
getting
so
in
we've
her way.
peeled our shrimp, and we're going to get ready to cook these guys because they'll take about as long as our pasta will.
Use butter, lots of butter.
2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to twirl a little bit of olive oil in there as well.
Don't eat this if you're on a diet.
Yeah, we love carbs though.
Yeah,
So one little
we're carb
swish
people.
of olive oil with the butter. Let's get that melting. And we
My
have
eyeballs.
already diced up about half of a medium yellow onion. We're going to throw this in here to saute with our shrimp. We're also going to salt them, pepper them, and add a little bit of oregano just like we did with the pasta sauce.
We're going to use this salt. This salt.
Salt, yes. Kosher salt.
Kosher.
Alright. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on our
Make sure it's kosher.
sauce.
Kosher. Make sure it's kosher. Ooh,
Hey,
fancy.
is there a golf ball in my bowl?
Huh? She's bringing out the fancy bowls, everyone. Fancy bowls. Fancy bowls.
Why are you making fun of my fancy bowls?
Fancy bowls.
For pasta?
You know
It's a thing with little teeth. I don't know if it has a special name. If it does, I don't know what it
You
is.
could just use your teeth.
Alright, let's get our shrimp out.
Don't do that. Please don't do that.
So we peeled these. They've been deveined, but they still have the tails on them. That'll lend a lot of flavor, and I just like the way it looks. Emma, if you will sprinkle a little salt and crack some pepper and sprinkle a little oregano on those for me, please.
You also have to mix these so the salt and the pepper and the oregano evenly get distributed. We like pepper, so do a lot of pepper if you like pepper. If you don't like pepper, don't do a lot of pepper. Ugh, it's strong. I opened that up. Ignore my nose. There's nothing on my nose to worry about. So do I just mix this with my hands real quick?
Yeah, you can, but then make sure you wash them again.
And then you'll do it again. And then if you need to mix it again, then mix it again. Oh. Look at that guy. I bet this guy's name was Bob. Just saying.
Alright, mix them up. They won't go in here yet. We're going to do the onion first. Okay.
Bet his name was Steve.
Butter's all melted and going, so we're going to add our minced up onion.
But this was Jerry. And this was Jerry's girlfriend.
Are you naming your food before you eat it?
No, that'd be weird.
Alright, so here's the thing. We're going to do pasta and shrimp at the same time. So that means you're going to be responsible for these shrimp while I handle pasta.
Oh.
Alright, I think there's probably enough oregano on there. You don't want to overpower your shrimp.
It's a little oregano on this side.
Alright, so keep an eye on your, what do we call that stuff? Onions.
Sorry, my hands are in your face.
Alright, so we're going to add in some of this fresh pasta that we made. Try and keep our strands separated so that they don't all clump up and stick together.
Could you come help me?
Oh yeah, sure, baby.
Trying to crack pepper with a cracker with one hand.
Oh yeah, that doesn't work, huh?
And then I'm trying to do it like this, but then my dirty hands all up in their face.
Alright, hold on, I got some sticky noodles over here.
And I don't think they want my dirty hand in their face.
You haven't peppered these yet? Or you did, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, that's probably plenty. You can add more to taste once you are ready to serve it up. All right, we just want to cook these onions until they are translucent. Not trying to caramelize them or anything, but you also don't want some hard chunk of raw onion mixed in with your shrimp.
My hands are very cold, by the way. Oh, why'd we have to kill Emily?
Because Emily tastes really good.
Wow, Mom. Why would you talk to your
All
guests
right,
like
so
that?
Pasta is a rolling.
We have about 2 dozen shrimp here. You can do more than 2 dozen shrimp if you're a shrimp person. I'm a shrimp person. When I was younger, I made up a song because my mom made shrimp Alfredo, and then she gave me a glass of milk. And I ate one shrimp, just the shrimp, and then I drank some milk. And I started singing a song. It was like, shrimp and milk go good together. Shrimp and milk go good together. Because I am a very weird child. I have a rubber face. A rubber face is when you make a lot of weird faces.
All right, we are going to have to do our pasta in 2 batches because we made quite a bit.
Hopefully we have enough shrimp. We will, though. We totally practiced this beforehand.
I'd like to tell you that pasta recipe probably made,
Help.
I don't know, it's a lot of pasta. But when I make fresh pasta, people eat a lot. And who doesn't like spaghetti the next day? So
Also
this is a little different.
Also, make sure you really wash your hands good after touching the raw shrimp.
Yes, wash your hands very well. Got our shrimp in here with our onion. So when the shrimp go in raw, they're gray. When they turn pink, they're done. You don't want to overcook your shrimp. They get rubbery, and while they still taste okay, they're definitely better if you don't overcook them, that is. All right, lady thing, you got clean hands? All right, I'm gonna need you to come keep an eye on the shrimp. We also put a loaf of French bread in the oven. I do like to bake bread, but I did not today because
not in the oven.
I didn't feel like it. It's not in the oven? Oh, I just put it on a pan.
I was about to say, it's not in the oven.
French bread in the oven.
I was about to say, what?
All right, good call.
I was like, maybe she's imagining things.
Whoops.
Hey, stop my shirt. Back off my children that you don't care about because you said Emily tastes good.
Ooh, these
Well, I
are
actually
good.
feel bad cooking my children. Emily,
Why would you as a human being have shrimp children?
I told them I'm weird. You know I'm weird.
A little bit.
They don't know where I got my weirdness from.
Me.
Her, apparently.
All right, tell me something else I don't know about shrimp.
They have feelings. Shrimp are my children.
They have feelings?
Yes, shrimp have feelings, everyone. Shrimp have feelings. Don't hurt them.
Probably not anymore. It's the cries of the shrimp.
That's not how they cry.
Oh, how do they cry? Well, how come Oh. You know, I've heard that if you, you know how you have to cook lobster, well, you don't have to, but you cook lobsters live, drop them live into a pot of boiling water, and they scream. So,
God.
yeah, so I also heard somewhere that they don't actually scream, that it's got something to do with, like, the pressure between their exoskeleton and, like,
Don't listen,
it's
shrimp.
got to do with, like, a release of
Don't
pressure
listen. Don't listen.
and sound, but that might just be a lie to make you feel better about dropping a living creature into a pot of boiling water.
Don't listen to that.
You should be nice and spike them in the head
don't-
first.
Don't listen to her.
That's not how you do shrimp. You just rip off a shrimp's head.
God, stop. Don't listen.
So you still have some gray guys in there. So
Sorry
make sure
for
that
people
you're-
who have hash browns.
Make sure that you're turning them. Don't stir it pointlessly. You don't have to play with the food. Make sure that you are cooking your shrimp.
Can you raise up your eyebrows? I remember I used to not be able to wink with my right eye. I used to be able to wink with this eye, but with the other way, I'd be like, and I'd actually blink. Sorry for the TV in the background. My dad's watching a movie. My ears itchy.
All right. How are your shrimp looking?
Shrimp looking good.
Yeah.
See, Mom, you're starting to loosen up a little bit. You're not as serious.
Oh.
That's what makes the video more interesting. You don't want to be like completely serious. Like Nerdy Nummies.
Is this what
I
you
love
were,
you. I
Is
love
this
you,
what you
Nerdy
were
Nummies.
calling my fancy plate?
Fancy bowl for your information. Not a plate. Sorry, guys. She doesn't know how to speak sometimes. You know who I really like to watch on YouTube, Mom? She's my favorite of all time.
You're probably gonna tell me that super annoying fingernail chick.
No, she doesn't bake.
Oh, somebody who cooks.
Yeah.
All right, turn the heat off on our shrimp.
Can you guess? Can you guess who? She
Yes.
bakes cakes.
Oh, yeah, how to cake it?
She's my favorite. I love you.
Yeah, I like how to cake it.
I love you.
A couple of those actually don't look done. We're gonna turn that heat back on. I don't know why we've got none of this cooking happening over here. All right, stir that pasta sauce for me, please, ma'am.
Love me back, please.
All right, so we're gonna pull out some of our fresh pasta.
Oh, do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it?
Put it.
Just stirring. So it was very liquidy, and now it's getting thicker. Okay, I would show you, but like, okay, I'll show them.
Well, we're about to put some on top of this pasta.
Thicker,
We're gonna feed your dad.
thicker. Sorry, you can't see it. It's not my
Alright.
fault. It's the pot's fault for being so tall. Maybe it is our fault. We put the phone right here.
All right, you've stirred it. That's good. Pasta in the bowl.
Yeah, man.
A little bit of our
Ooh.
tomato garlic pasta sauce. And I need a different.
She needs to pick out certain
There's
shrimp.
my spoon. No, I don't have to pick out certain shrimp. Take our shrimp. Put them right there.
She's probably about to take a picture and put this on Pinterest.
And you have shrimp pasta. How's it smell?
Like I inhaled weird air.
All right, what are we gonna make next time?
Honey and vanilla bean ice cream.
That's right. See you next time.
Ha!